Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Ready or Not YouTube channel. Today, I wanted to let you guys know 3 things that successful competitive shooters do better than you. So if you're one of those people that hasn't decided to start shooting competitively yet, here's a couple of reasons why I think you should. Alright, let's get straight into this. So the first thing that competitive shooting teaches you to do better is to move more quickly and efficiently. USPSA stages present us with a lot of problems, obstacles to go around, targets that are hard to get to, long hallways that are too small for your gun, and even obstacles where you have to climb things like stairs and shoot through ports. All these different things challenge your ability to shoot and move quickly, to be efficient with your movements, and to get in and out of those positions on the clock. To be successful in USPSA and all other types of competition shooting, you have to be incredibly efficient with your movement. You can't take that extra stutter step as you come into a position. You can't come into a position lazily with your gun pointed down at the ground. You have to come into a position shooting, and you have to leave that position shooting to be successful. Another way that competitive shooting teaches us to be more quick and efficient with our movements is all those interesting starting positions we find ourselves in. Things like uprange starts where we have to turn around, identify our targets, and then engage them, to unloaded starts where we start with our gun holstered but with no rounds in it, where we have to be able to manipulate those magazines from our mag pouches and get our gun loaded without inducing any malfunctions. The next thing that competitive shooters learn to do really well is understand the balance of speed versus accuracy. In competitive shooting, you're always trying to balance how quickly you can shoot targets and how quickly you can move through a stage with how accurate you need to be to get the points that will get you the highest score. Sometimes it's acceptable to have no sight picture whatsoever and just point shoot at targets. In fact, oftentimes that is the best course of action for targets that are very close to you. In competitive shooting, we call a lot of these stages hoser stages, where you don't even really need a pair of sights to be able to shoot these targets 5, sometimes 10 yards out in front of you. But then, stage designers always love to throw in that one target with some hard cover where you really have to concentrate on your sights in the middle of all those hoser targets. We understand the balance of speed and accuracy and how being able to put those two things together and use them dynamically can get us the best score. The third thing that I see competitive shooters doing really well is dry fire practice. Competitive shooters practice constantly, always pushing for those par times and always trying to be more efficient and better able to manipulate their firearms. Dry fire practice can be anything from practicing draws, trying to get that first shot time down below 1 second, to doing reloads and trying to be able to run your gun and reload it as fast as possible. USPSA often requires us to start with our guns unloaded, and we have to pull that magazine from our gun, rack that slide, and then engage our targets. That's something that I see people who are new to the competitive shooting world really struggling with. One of the big things that you can train outdoor in that live fire practice is target transitions and recoil management. These two concepts are going to be key to your success in any kind of shooting. Being able to manage that recoil as you shoot that gun just as fast as you can, being able to hit accurately with it as you do that is going to be key to your success as a competitive shooter. Alright guys, so those are the 3 things that I think competitive shooters do better than those of you who haven't decided to start shooting competitively yet. If you have a local USPSA range, go out there, take a look at what one of the stages looks like, and watch some guys shoot competitively. I guarantee you there will be at least one person there that will offer to let you borrow gear, shoot their ammo, and get started on that very first night. As always guys, if you want to see more videos like this one, hit that like and subscribe button down below.